kick if indeed they end up trying one.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They run with Hines. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. Flush to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And it'll be intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. He's got a man, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Allen now looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To the air, Allen. first down. Jeremy Shockey, a beast in the red zone with...
Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give a flex. While you dare look in the best.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. This one taken just inside the 10. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right to the air, Fitzpatrick. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Fitzpatrick. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Fitzpatrick. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
This is brought in by Casper. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Fitzpatrick. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Derek Rivers. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. To try again after the sack, Fitzpatrick. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. That is first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Third and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Deacon Jones able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. DJ Moore is back deep waiting for it. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here's Patterson again. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A right side run with Patterson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Back deep, CeeDee Lamb. This is taken at about the 14. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. That's caught out left side by Casper. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Fitzpatrick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Working with a 2nd and 3. This is Hines. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Hines will score. Touchdown, Miami. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone, and nothing big on that drive. The 6 on the scoreboard.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Second and 7. Allen going to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Dave Casper, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point laid down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Allen. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. Now Allen. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He's going to go up top again. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by the 8-time Pro Bowler Steve Atwater. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Steve Atwater with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Here's Hines. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Fitzpatrick now. He's got him in. It's the tight end Casper. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now a give right side. It's Hines. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do. They'll drop to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on third. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can...
Touchdown, Dolphins! Dave Casper with his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.